What's up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we'll be talking about farming on the latest story chapter. We have 13-5 with the highest status cap. This is 1750, the best place to farm right now in the game. And then there's 13-4 and 13-3. This one has 70s-40 and is also good for farming if you don't want to go for the boss. But the boss has the highest status cap. I'll be focusing on this one first, but also showcase strategies for the other stages. Well, the best strategy that I brought with the best number of trainees is this one. I have Azamon Raid Ex and I am placing xMas Urpina with xBreak inherited and Gustave young version in the back. So he is gonna buff 10% STR, his damage is pretty high already. And also I have Urpina in the front because she needs to attack before the boss since most of her passives are based on having full HP. In this case you can finish in 2 turns if your trainees are equipped. Of course they should be, because Gustave and Urpina do too much damage against the boss. I inherited with Gustave the attack running slash so that he can do a little more after triple crush. And so we start the fight. Triple crush and cross break will get Azamon to lower than 50% HP. Urpina can do close to 120 and Gustave does more than 160,000 if your characters are close to max. I'm using normal stones, I'm not using full HP ones because we need to go for 2 turns and we may get hit. But even then, now there's barely any HP left. We go Azamon. Cross break second stance is just almost enough to finish. Running slash did it, but your trainees will just do it. That is the fastest strategy that I made for this event. Another duo that may work well is this Azamon Raid Ex one. With Saruin on the front line, you're gonna have to change his destructive blow for 8 PP alongside Platinum Madeleine, but she's gonna use Fulgur. There's a problem, she's a risky character, she may just die, so you have to bring trainees that actually do damage if she just die. But still room for 3 ones if you want. So the strategy may not be as fast as the other one, but if you don't have the other characters, there's this alternative. Saruin may sometimes buff himself and do even more damage, but you should not care about this. First attack is not Sword of Saruin, so it's not so powerful, but he buffed himself this time. So he got close to 50% HP of Azamon. These trainees are just old characters, so it really does not matter. Now Saruin probably is gonna do much more damage. A little more. Look who's here during the video. Okay, Pretinha. We're gonna watch to the end. We will need a turn 3, so yeah, it's not as fast as Gustave's strategy, but it's pretty safe. Saruin is a very safe character to place on the front line. The last strategy, I am bringing 2 characters that have constant damage. That is Ildun. He is gonna do very good damage because of his Saruin. The next strategy brings constant damage dealers. I have Ildun, he's gonna use Rosario Impale and then Raven Raid. This is pretty powerful. And I have Emperor doing double Sun Slash. This is gonna take 3 turns and your trainees will also help. But don't place them in the front line, so because this one has increased chance of being attacked. Other characters that work well here are the UDX Katarina and also Young Boy. He also does very high damage, can even evade, but I don't have those 2 characters, so I'm gonna go with those 2. This may not be as fast as the past 2 strategies, but it also works well. This time I got a combo, but you don't need, but you have to take to the turn number 3. Rosario Impale does like 90 something without a combo. And Emperor is just gonna rock that double Sun Slash 3 times in a row. I told you, don't place your best attackers in the front line. Place them on the middle. They will not get us hit. Now we have Phantom Raven because he got PP. That may happen from time to time. You can just increase the second skill BP so that he does not do that as well. Something I forgot to do. Now there's the last turn. He just got BP again. This is not gonna happen all the time. But yeah, 3 turns, 3 trainees. Now the next stage is 13-4. This stage here can be done by 2 characters as well. The enemies are mostly weak to slash, sun, shadow damage. And the best combination is to bring Leon and Urpina. Leon in the front line and Urpina in the back line. But my Urpina is just so stacked that she can do that even with the Matriarch. For those that skipped Leon, she has right now 154 STR, but I do have a lot of sword masteries. This is the equipment that I'm using, and you need 60,000 damage to kill one of the enemies. If you don't have Matriarch, just bring Leon, he's better, or even Geddard, but Geddard needs a different formation since he's a spellcaster. Leon is easier to use. And if you use Leon, she's gonna use Mirage Blade Plus on the last wave. If not, she's gonna use Sunflash 2 times in a row to help out the Matriarch to kill the second wave. 3 trainees are allowed in this strategy. Holy Shining Sword. We did kill the enemy in the back. He has around 60,000, a little less than that. But if you're not killing, just bring Leon. Leon will buff Urpina enough so that she can kill that enemy. Here she's using Sunflash because it's Matriarch. Leon don't need help. And then on the last wave, if it's Leon, Leon does not help, but she has Mirage Blade Plus that will be enough to kill these enemies by itself, and not Sunslash. But that's it. It's pretty easy. Doesn't worry. Bring either Matriarch or Leon. Well, the second strategy brings Bertrand and just Bertrand. Yeah, you can bring 4 trainees with this strategy, but let me explain something. Bring Abbadon hands, this is gonna rock and kill all enemies on wave 1 and 2, but then you're gonna just need a little extra help for the turn 3. Just one of your trainees is gonna do damage, but it works pretty fine. Just bring Magia fight formation with Bertrand in the front line. Well, Bertrand is using a full HP stun. To get this much damage, it won't be easy for everyone. But here you saw, he does not kill the frontal enemy, so none of your trainees you have to do the job. But since he's a fast attacker, it doesn't matter. He's still gonna kill at least one and have Abbadon hands again on the second wave. Now on the last wave, he does not have that anymore. What's gonna happen is that he's gonna kill one of them with his instant kill attack, Twilight Fall. Then your trainee is gonna do 30,000 damage. In this case, I had a Cloudia with an instant kill attack, but doesn't matter. 30,000 damage is easy to do with any of your trainees. Now we're gonna talk about 13-3. This stage here has the old Agumon, and she's weak to 4 different things and very weak to that. So you can bring a lot of different types that don't work on the other one, where she's just super strong to slash. Well, I am bringing here with the first strategy 2 very powerful characters that they can nuke, and you can bring 3 trainees. That is a combination of Barthelemy and Polka scatter explosions. So you need to have this Barthelemy in the inheritance. In the same case for Polka, have this Polka in the inheritance. And that is good because even if they have a Ringing with their damage, they just eventually kill it easily. This boss is not so hard as the other ones. So the formation is Anima 3, and you can bring 3 trainees. Okay, so let's see if they get more than 3 hits, but 3 hits is enough. We got 3 hits here with Barthelemy. Barthelemy is even better because he just gets stronger within time. We got 3 hits. This is the minimum. So let's see how many turns they are gonna take to kill this boss. Now they have weaker attacks, Fire Feather. Oh, we got a combo, strange combo here. This was only 2 turns so far. Don't bring full HP stuns. This is not made for full HP stuns. So in this case, because they just didn't had more than 3 hits, it was not so powerful. Barthelemy is the last one standing. He has a better status. He also decreases damage. So you may have some RNG, sometimes it may just take less, but bring Trainees, they are better than the ones that I'm bringing. The second strategy brings Azamon Raid Ex again, and we have Rukh in the front line, and he's gonna have Nutcracker on 14, so he's gonna use Hammer Roll on turn 1 and 3. I bring Matriarch here in the back because she's gonna heal him a little, so that he gets a little protected since the boss can just do more damage. So you can also bring 3 Trainees to the strategy, and it works pretty fine. So you could just use Matriarch in the front line, but some of my runs were just not perfect since Rukh just died. You don't need that much, just leave here. Matriarch is gonna heal him, and if he gets some damage, he will still survive. Now after she heals, she's gonna use Light String Lunge. That is actually powerful. And he's not gonna die, because he just got healed. And even if he dies, he just has Undying Tenacity. That allows him to just nuke now. It's his turn. Hammer Roll. Let's go. And that's it. Very good, because you can bring 3 Trainees. So now that you farmed enough, you saw that we get some currency for the second anniversary. You can go now to the shop to exchange for some stuff. Let's go, and let's just scroll this second anniversary coin exchange, and there are things here like this new spear that's made for Barbara, so don't forget to get it. Even if you don't have Barbara now, maybe it will be useful later. There's a 10 times platinum tickets with 1 guarantee, and other stuff like platinum tickets, bulk, amplification badge. This is important because we are getting very nice amplifications, flash stones, and equipment medals and gold pieces. Let me see if it's only 200. It should be, but that's good enough. With that said, this is the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.